Good day, everybody. Good day. And welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. And I am Rev Melissa. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Good morning, Nan. It's good to see you. So, we are in our new series that I'm about to tell y'all about in a few moments. So, I hope everyone got a chance to see Sunday in Praise yesterday because it was a good one. It was a good one. I was the won't he do it. I was the won't he do it. And it was all about the prayer of Jabez, that last line in the prayer of Jabez. And God granted her request. So I put the her in because I was talking about me, right? But the prayer of Jabez says God granted his request. So if you haven't seen that, go on over to IG and check that out at I am Red Melissa. All right. So I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I woke up to the word magic, right? And I was like, magic? What, like, what's that all about? What is that, a new series? Like, but that was it. That's all I got was magic. And then and that same day on SIP, I said abracadabra, right? So I'm like, okay, there's something happening here. I think we're marinating something. Something's going to happen. Let's just stay with this. And I kind of, put it by the side. And then yesterday and Sunday in Praise, I said abracadabra again, right? I said, I'm a purpose coach, right? I said, I'm going to steal Jay Shetty's way that he talks about being a life coach. I'm a purpose coach. And I said, abracadabra, right? So guess what today's series is? This week's series is what? What y'all think it is? I bet y'all can't type that fast. What do y'all think today's the next series this week? It is abracadabra. I had to go there, y'all. I had to go there. I had to do the abracadabra. And so then you'll know what happens, right? Then I start getting the confirmations. I start getting the confirmations. Yes, Nan. Almost. You almost had it, girl. Yes, abracadabra. Yes. Oh, God is alive. Magic is afoot. I love that, Wayne. I love that. Yes, yes. So I was doing my morning practice this morning, and I just going to read just a snippet because this was the confirmation that, okay, the new series is abracadabra. And I was waiting, apparently, for this day to be the day that we start the series because today's daily inspiration, January 11th, in my 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker, is right on point, right? So I'm just going to read the closing affirmation. Today I make a greater claim upon my good. Today I speak my word, knowing that it will not return unto me void. It must accomplish and prosper, not because of the power of my will, but because I am willing to let, to permit, to accept guidance, power, and peace. So you might be saying, Red Melissa, what does that have to do with abracadabra? That got everything to do with abracadabra. You want to know why? This is why. Because abracadabra means I will speak as I will create as I speak, right? It's been used in Hebrew and Aramaic phrases that mean I will speak as I will create as I speak, which is a Hebrew phrase, and Aramaic phrase meaning I create like the word. I create like the word. So when I read, today I speak my word, knowing that it will not return unto me void, I said, okay, I think we got something here. And then I said, wait a minute, I will not return unto my word will not return unto me void. That's a Bible verse, right? I said, let me go to the Bible and I just want to read that whole verse. And that's what I did. And I'm going to read that to y'all a little later on because it all came together in my morning practice. The confirmation came together in my morning practice. That's why it's so important for us to do our daily spiritual practices because there's a wealth of wisdom there. There's a wealth of guidance there. Yes? So don't skimp on it, y'all. Don't skimp on it. Practicing the presence every day. Oh, you will get your abracadabra for sure. You would get your abracadabra for sure. So abracadabra, I learned because I start digging into these things. Abracadabra has a mystical meaning behind it, right? It has a mystical meaning in Latin and in Greek. So if y'all want to find out more about this word, this abracadabra that we just associate with magic most of the time, go do some digging around. Just Google it and you'll get a wealth of information because this is just a sip. I'm just giving you a sip of it today. So I said, let me go to the Bible. And so the first Bible I went to was my, I refer to this Bible often, my life application study guide. But I wasn't feeling the words. Like they make the words very modern. So I said, okay, I need the King James version. I need the classic. So let me grab that Bible, right? And so this is my grandmother's Bible, y'all. It's very special to me. And something that I found today that I never saw before was tucked away in the Bible was something that my grandmother wrote. This is my grandmother's actual handwriting. And I've never seen this before. So I was like, oh, another gift, another something just appearing like abracadabra. Okay. So I said, let me go to the verse. So the verse is in Isaiah 55, and I'm going to read verse 11 and 12. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Oh, can y'all see that? Can y'all get that visual? That the mountains will sing and the trees, y'all, the trees will clap their hands. That's what abracadabra does. Yes? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So when I read that part, it shall not return unto me void, and it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper. That word, prosper, right? So last week, I was doing visioning with Pastor Greg from Celebration Spiritual Center. And in the visioning, and if you don't know what visioning is, it's really about connecting with God's idea, connecting with God's idea for your life. And so it comes through in different ways. It could be words, it could be a picture, it could be a sound, it could be a lot of things, right? And so the word that came up for me was prosper. And then I wrote down on my page, look up the verse about prosper. And then I didn't do it, right? And then today I open up the Bible and what do I see? It shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it, for ye shall go out with joy. For ye shall go out with joy. I said, okay, now. Okay. Talk about confirmation of it all. It all comes together. It all comes together. So sometimes we want it all at once, right? We want to get it all. Give it all to me right now. I want all of it, right? And if we don't get all of it, then we think, oh, I guess that's that wasn't for me. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to have that. Oh, I guess, we start believing that our heart's desires will not become manifest. But no, y'all, we got to have radical trust like Jabez had, right? We might get a little nugget here one day, and then we keep knowing the truth. We keep the faith, yes? And then we get a little nugget another day. Yes? And then we wake up one morning and this word just pops out of the clear blue sky, it appears, right? But we get all of these pieces. We get all of these pieces that come together into the wholeness. But we gotta be aware and awake and alert, right? And then when we get it, we gotta pay attention to it, right? We gotta pay attention to it. So the abracadabra, I will create as I speak. I create like the word. So what we say, because we talk a lot about our thinking and our pattern of thinking, but connected to our pattern of thinking is also our pattern of speaking, right? Our pattern of speaking. These things are not disconnected. Yes? So what are you talking about all day long? Are you talking about all the things you don't have? Or are you talking about all the things that you have and all the things that are coming to you? All the gifts that God is having in store for you, right? That the mountain is singing and the trees are clapping their hands. What is that going to look like in your life? Yes? Oh, yes. And that's the energy of abracadabra. That is the energy, that is the power of that word, of that word. So it ain't about magic. It ain't about magic, although I still think there's something there. So don't be surprised if there's a magic series coming, coming, because there's something there. But it's about knowing the power of the word. It's about knowing the power of our thinking. It's about having radical trust and faith that no matter the appearance, God will grant your request. God will grant your request. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It shall be accomplished. It shall be accomplished. So when I had the other Bible, the Life Application Bible, instead of using prosper, they used the word purpose, right? And I was like, I'm going to take that too. I'm going to take that too because yesterday I said I'm a purpose coach, and then I said abracadabra. I said, okay, let's take that too. It's all a part of the. It's all a part of the. What do we want to call this? I keep thinking soup, but I don't know if it's soup or not. I don't know if it's soup. It's all part of the recipe. Let's just say that. It's all a part of the recipe. And you get to create what the meal is. You get to create what the meal is. But we got to be clear about our ingredients, our pattern of thinking, our pattern of speaking. It's part of the ingredients. Yes? Oh, yes. You know, when magicians do magic tricks, right? They have different components. And if one component is out of whack, then guess what? The magic trick ain't going to work. So when we about co-creating our life, when we about our heart's desire, all of our ingredients, all of the components have to be correct. You got to come correct, y'all. We got to come correct. So we are paying attention, yes, to our pattern of thinking. And this week, we are focusing like a laser beam on our speaking, on our speaking. And so don't think you could say, oh, I was just joking when I said, I hate that person. Oh, I was just joking when I said nothing ever works out for me. Oh, I was just joking when I said blah, blah, blah. The universe don't recognize jokes. The universe is no joke. It ain't playing. Oh, no. Oh, no. So if you say it out of your mouth and that's not what you meant, you better, Reverend Jennifer would say, do cancel, cancel, right? And then say something that is what you want. Say something that is in love, that is in harmony. Yes? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what we're doing. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, this is where we're going this week. We are in the Abracadabra series. Oh, and it's going to be good, y'all. It's going to be good. So, your homework today is to pay attention to your pattern of speaking, to your pattern of speaking with everybody and with yourself, especially. All right? All right. So tomorrow we're going to combine that with our quality of God that we've been working with, right? Our word for 2021 and our affirmation for 2021. It's all going to come together because it's all part of the ingredients. It's all a part of the recipe, right? So just know that the universe is always communicating with us in all kinds of wonderful, miraculous, mysterious ways, right? But if we pay attention, we won't be in the mystery. We'll be in the knowing. We'll be in the receiving. Yes, there's nothing to figure out. There's nothing to figure out. It's all available to us all the time. But we have to put ourselves in the position, in the receiving position. And a great way to do that at the top of the day is your spiritual practice. All right. All right. So y'all say it with me. Y'all say it with me just one time. Just one time. We're going to say abracadabra together on the count of three. One, two, three. Abracadabra. All right, y'all. All right. All right. All right. So we are living life in joy. Yes, we are. Connected to our yes. Connected to our yes. All right. It's time for some joy news. It is time for some joy news. So let me introduce myself. I am Rev Melissa. I am an ordained interfaith minister. I am a licensed religious science practitioner. And abracadabra, I am a purpose coach. Yes, I am. And that triune is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. So if you need support with the connection, if you need support with your ingredients, if you don't know what the recipe is in your life, just DM me and we could set up some time to talk about that. I do free 20-minute consultations and I would love to work with you and see what's going on. What you got in that pot? Let's see what you got in that pot. What you working on? What you cooking with? All right. So I'm so excited, y'all. Y'all know what this week is? This week is meditating with the moon on Wednesday at 4 a.m. Eastern time. There it is for y'all. So we are meditating with the moon on Wednesday, 4 a.m. Eastern time. There is a registration on my Facebook page, my I Am Red Melissa page. So please register there and you will receive the Zoom link. Because this is our first year doing it on Zoom. This is our first one doing it on Zoom. It's a new moon. So we're going to do some work together and it's going to be wonderful. On January 13th, later that day, my new show starts. So I'm launching a new show through the New Thought Media Network. They are broadcasting and sponsoring this show. And I'm so excited. It's Living Life in Joy, weekly on Wednesdays, noon Eastern time. So check that out right here on the New Thought Media Network and also broadcasting on my Facebook page. Then, y'all, January 30th, we start our spiritual book club. Yes, we go on our 30-day mental diet journey. We go on our 30-day mental diet journey. So if you don't have the book yet, get the book now so you get it in time. Yes, and register. So the Eventbrite to register is also on my page. So please register. This is a free class. It's 5 consecutive Saturdays starting on January 30th, 10:30 a.m. And we do the class on Zoom. So it's free, but love offerings are welcomed. Okay? So you have to register for that also. All right. Then I'm excited to learn today that New Thought Media Network has connected my YouTube to their broadcast. So this is now being broadcast via my YouTube page also. So things are happening, y'all. Things are happening. Do y'all hear that? It's the mountain singing. Oh, yes, I hear it. It's singing my song. It's singing my song. So you can now also check out Morning Sip on YouTube. So I'm excited about that. Okay. You know, I got a challenge for January that I need your support. So I need at least 500 followers on my Facebook and Instagram. I am Red Melissa pages. Okay. So Congregation of Joy is activated. I know you are. So please spread the word with your friends to follow me on IG and Facebook. And Lenora had a great suggestion. She said you could click on community on my Facebook page to invite your friends. How fabulous is that? So you don't even have to figure it out. Just click on community and you can invite your Facebook friends to follow me on I Am Red Melissa on Facebook. Fabulous. And then my Sip Joy mug, excited about that. So please support my Ministry of Joy by supporting my Joy line. It's 15 ounces of deliciousness. It's like 2 cups of joy in one, is what I like to say. So you can find that at my Etsy store. I am Red Melissa. Yes. Okay. All right. And then lastly, all this would not be possible, y'all, and continue to be possible with you as part of the recipe, right? With your support. So if you would like to give to the New Thought Media Network, donate to what they are doing, so they could continue to broadcast the joy news, the good news, the uplifting news, the prosperous news. Yes, we need that more and more in the universe. So you can click on the link in the description. It's an active link, or you can go to their website at ntmedia.org. All right. And then, of course, you know, Red Melissa loves the love. So if you like to give a love offering to my Ministry of Joy, to my work, I would so appreciate it. And you could do so at Cash App or Venmo. And it's I Am Rev Melissa. All right. I think that is all the joy news I have to share with you all today. We'll be right back here tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time to continue our Abracadabra series, y'all. All right. So y'all can say abracadabra throughout the day. It's fine. Y'all do that. It'll make you happy. I know that much. Yes. All right. All right. So what are we doing, y'all? We are calling in the energy of peace and blessings, and we are knowing peace and justice. Yes. And we are living life in joy, and we are connected to our yes. Connect to your yes, y'all. Abracadabra. Yes. All right.